because then she would know. She would just know.
Yeah.
And he would know. And earlier, when you were talking about when Rin saw the scars,
yeah,
I don't think he's even going to necessarily see the scars right away. I think he's going to see like pink petals just pouring out of her.
Okay.
And I hope that when they meet, I think the best way they can execute Renora coming back together is if he walks up to her and just boop right on the nose.
Boop.
No, he caught it! He just caught it! He caught it! Oh, he caught it! Okay, how are you doing, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we are recording our Volume 8, Chapter 11, Risk of RWBY. Oh my goodness. Okay, do the thing.
Well, so last episode, you started off with Ironwood. What was he talking about in the beginning? It was very beginning. Ironwood was talking about
Crow and Robin escaping.
That's right. Yeah, he said I could give a damn about Jacques Snee. I want to know.
Which was exactly what we said.
Yeah, we literally said it right before you. I think you literally said the words, "I don't give a dang about no Jacques Snee," and then he literally said the words, "I don't give a damn about no Jacques Snee." Like, I just care about the other two. So he made it like high priority to find them two and bring them to him. And then next thing you know, he's like start going on like he's like talking about something, looking out the window, and you just see a big light, and we're like, "What was that?" And then it cuts to the freaking whale, and it's like, we're like, "Oh!" Come to find out, that was like our guesstimate was between like 51% to 75% of the power of the staff being used.
We were saying I said it would be around 75%. Yeah. But
there's a possibility.
the word most you can define as 51 to 99%. So
So I definitely would say that, because typically 3/4 of something.
The Sim Man Red, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, shout out! Look at the shout out, bro. But so they we had that. Well, we have to find out that's what caused the big old nuclear explosion. But we also noticed that it didn't cause any damage but to Grimm.
That we know of.
Yes. But I mean, we saw it literally expand, and it went through like buildings and didn't do anything to buildings.
I mean, Neo was in the whale.
Yeah, literally. And then she just...
And she was just like, nah, like, it's fine.
So, I mean, it didn't even set the bomb off. And it was they were right next to it with the freaking bomb. And it didn't even set the bomb off.
True, it was enough of an impact that it pushed them over. Back. So it could be good construction by the bomb squad, for all we know.
Yeah, touche. But, so we had that little scenario. The soldiers go back to Ironwood, and Ironwood goes, "Oh, so like we still got the bomb, dog? That's fine. We'll use we're gonna use Penny's friends as leverage to bring her back, and then we'll figure out what we can do with this bomb." And then the good old Rickety Rat, aka Harriet, was like, "Oh, by the way, we don't have the friends anymore because your right-hand woman decided to be like, oh." So
that's how she made it sound.
Yeah.
She was just like, just let him go. And I was like, no.
She was a complete doucher about it. And Ironwood, bro, I thought he was gonna punch her straight in the face. He was just like. He gave her the look.
Ironwood almost hit her.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
I mean, he literally took the anger he had from her and just went and destroyed a whole table in half. He was just like, let me just punch this table real quick instead.
Not a weak table.
No.
That thing was probably more sturdy than most metals.
Yeah, of course. And he just boom. And then he was just like, you know what?
Bro, he snapped it so hard in the front that the back snapped.
Yeah. Savage. And then he came up with the plan of using the bomb pretty much to destroy Mantle, and then he sent a message out to all of Atlas. We would presume it didn't go to Mantle, and saying, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's for the kingdom. So Penny, you either show up here in an hour, or I will destroy Mantle with this bomb. Pretty much is what he said.
And then because I destroyed Mantle, there's no reason for you not to help me.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, Ironwood, that makes total sense.
I understand where he's coming from. At the same time,
I watched a video, and what if they were just like, yeah, Ironwood, we sent Penny to Mantle.
that makes sense. That's good.
It's just like
you're gonna destroy your only weapon. Yeah, go ahead.
Your goal is that you're fighting to destroy is right there. It's like
yeah, and he can't destroy her because she's the Winter Maiden. And if he was to just blankly kill her, her power could go to anyone.
Yeah. I mean, from what we know right now, it would most likely be Nora.
It would be Nora. That's right.
Because that was the last thoughts. Or you could even say Penny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could even take a stretch and go as far as say Cinder.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'd be as far.
I think Cinder. Penny's so obsessed with RWBY. I mean, if she had any
in a good way.
Yeah. Granted,
not a bad way.
Yeah, not a bad way. But I'm just saying, like, that's her best friend, and that's all. It's like best friend, but. So
that's my bad.
If she had her consciousness, it could be RWBY also, but we know that she also has that virus from Watts right now, and she's like fighting it back and forth. Yeah. So
but the last person that she talked to was Nora.
Yeah. So
there was also one more scene that you forgot to mention.
What was the scene?
The Cinder Watts.
Oh, Cinder. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a good one.
Which was like right in the middle. I was like, well, I don't know why you skipped it, but it's fine.
I totally did skip that. My fault. That was a really good scene, actually. I was so baffled by the explosion thing. I was totally forget. That's a great scene, though. We pretty much had Watts putting her in her place. I mean, that's what it was. I mean, that's the best way to put it. I mean, she was talking about how she's going to go get the main power, this, that, and third, and he was like, you're just going to fail, pretty much. And then she got pissed off, bought them off a cliff, and then he just straight up told her how it was. Like, dude, you know how many times I've had to correct you and tell you, like, it's not going to work, and guess what? It doesn't work, and yet you still do it, and I keep telling you no, and no, and no. Like, he was like, it is no.
Which this forms a much greater team than the team that destroyed Beacon, because that was Watts and Cinder working together with Cinder not being in the best spot. Yeah. Right? So now she's going to be in a better mental spot with Watts, who is very aggressive right now, like in terms of anti-Ironwood. So that it's going to just be a much better fight. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Cinder. I know she's gonna die sometime in the future. Like I'm no matter how much I love Cinder, I know that she needs to die because she's that evil. Yeah. I'm not against Cinder dying. It's just I don't want it to just be like, Nora slips and accidentally hits her in the head with a hammer or something. I want it to be like some blaze of glory. Maybe she takes another hero with us. Like if she took Jean with her, I would so be okay with that, right? Yeah. It's like obviously that would probably hurt a lot more people, but whatever. Yeah, man. So what do we have for? So this one's called Risk.
Risk, yeah.
Right. Just after the ultimatum, what we have right now is the plot. We have the choice, or the decision making, not necessarily the choice. The decision making of what we're going to do as the squad. All right. So Team RWBY and Team Orange or Juniper with Oscar instead of Pyrrha have all reunited. Although we saw Team RWBY reunite, along with Emerald and most of Team Juniper. Yeah, either one person that's not there is Nora. Yeah, right. They have not showed them reuniting with Nora. Yeah, right.
She's up in the roof,
we obviously don't have Pyrrha, and I don't think Oscar will necessarily. I don't think he's necessarily part of the team. So there's two people there that care about Nora the most, even though one clearly outshines. Would be Jean and then Ren. Yeah. So, we have the only thing that I really, really care about is a specific scene that I really hope happens, and I called it back in chapter 7 when he did his reaction. I think I also did it during my solo reaction, but I don't quite remember. That was a long time ago. So I know we just looked up. I was trying to figure out which chapter it was, and in his reaction to chapter 7, about the 33-minute mark.
Yeah, it's like pretty much on the dot. Yeah.
I was saying what I wanted specifically from this reuniting,
I guess, or what's the word for that? What's another word for reuniting? Reuniting, I guess.
for their reunion.
Yeah, reunion. That's what
yeah. That's for their reunion. Okay.
We're such plebs.
we're math people, not English people. Okay, like it's fine.
There's gonna be so many people in the comments. Wow, that took y'all a while.
So what I said was, because most people will see the scars, right? I think Team RWBY is going to initially see the scars, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, like, are you okay?" I think even Jean would see the scars, and potentially, I don't know exactly. Maybe he would attempt to use his amp to heal her. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Possibly. Yeah. I mean, I could see him trying. I don't know if it'll work though, because those are called Lichtenberg scars. I've just looked them up.
Lichtenberg scars.
Yeah, they're scars left behind by people struck by lightning.
Oh, okay.
So they're actual real thing. I looked them up on like my phone, and I was like, "Whoa, these are great." Lichtenberg, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. But when it comes to Rin, he now has the ability to see emotions. I don't think he's actually going to see the scars initially.
Yeah.
Right. As I stated, I think he's going to see like just petals of light, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's love," and he'll finally be able to reunite with them.
Yeah.
And then death flags or whatever that's been in this scene, whatever, or been in this series. Who knows? They might die, right?
Yeah.
But this is the moment that I've been waiting for a long time. I mean, we had the kissing moment, but Rin was very much still withdrawn and going through all of his issues of not knowing how to handle emotions. Yeah, now he can fully comprehend emotions.
Yeah.
Right? He may not still be one that's like outgoing and stuff, but maybe he'll be more intact with his own emotions as well, because he did see his own emotions when he looked down on himself as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to care about the scars. I mean, I think he's going to care.
Yeah.
But I mean, first glance, I think he's just going to care about Nora and her love for him.
Yep.
That's it. I think that's what's going to happen. And what I said, they can do this in many ways, right? But I was thinking of different ways they could do this. You know, obviously he would come and then they'd be like, "Oh, love," you know, like all this stuff. But I'm thinking the best way that they could do it, right? Would be if he walked up to her and just booped her on the nose, just like the song did, just like Nora did in 1/6 or 7, right? When they were partying up in the Emerald Forest for initiation, up at the tree, she was like, "Boop." I hope he just boops her on the nose, right? Because I think that'd be perfect, right? I mean, obviously we have more plot stuff, so we have to figure out what they're gonna do with the whole Ironwood thing.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're going to try to do there? What
you said might not be a bad idea, by the way.
What?
Oh, but you know what though? Oh no, never mind. They were under attack. He was just destroying the ships. I was just saying they really could take her to Mantle. They really could to give themselves more time and use that as leverage. They really could. But then again,
it's illogical for him to blow up the one thing that he's looking for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could literally be like, "Yo, let's bring her to Mantle and use that as leverage." And they're gonna be like, maybe RWBY will come up with the idea, and they're gonna be like, "RWBY, that's insane. He literally will blow us up." He goes, "He's not gonna blow up the one thing that he's risking to blow it up."
He might.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
that may delay more time for whatever reason. Because
that's true.
Because he's void of like emotion almost right now. Like he's very, very driven forward by objective. So, but we also have to take, thought of Emerald.
Yeah,
she's now part
of the group. Well, not part.
I don't know if she's but she's there, and she may be helping. She also may not be helping. She may be very much against them. But I think that she is going to help. Right? How can she help with illusion magic? Maybe they can bring like a fake Penny.
Ooh, they could do
because Penny's out. She's not. I mean, she's an hour. She could wake up.
But she's still fighting the Watts virus, and the problem is that Watts virus is literally taking her to the vault. And then
although now that I'm thinking about it, Watts in his fight with Cinder, he was like, there does seem to be some. He said, although like pains me, there is some part of Penny that seems to be able to like hold back.
Yeah.
Like
he did say ultimately.
Am I like? I'm thinking maybe like Jean could amplify that part, but I don't know if he could. I don't know if he can amplify a specific part.
Yeah, I don't know. But all I know is
I don't know. Maybe
he had worded it that she was gonna fight it, but eventually his virus would pretty much work. He was pretty much saying that his virus is still gonna work.
Yeah, I mean it's in the system. It's gonna work eventually.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought about this. Like, would Jean be able to somehow amplify the like her aura?
Yeah,
which would be able to hold back the virus, because that's what was holding back the virus.
It could.
Is that a thing? Could that be a thing?
I mean, it could be.
I don't know if that would work.
I don't know.
Would he also be amplified? I don't know. I'm just gonna drop that. I don't know if that's
Yeah, there's a possibility. It's out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep that in the back burner. I don't know how valid that would be. Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so we're looking for we gotta figure out what they're gonna do. We still have Ironwood. We still have, well, not Ironwood. We have Crow and Robin still up there.
And they just broke out.
Yeah, in the process of breaking out, I think.
It looked like there was only one soldier left in Crow's.
Yeah, but they're in a military compound. Like
that's true. That's true.
Assume a bottomless pit.
She can't just get on his back and fly away on a crow. So
yeah, and they're fodder, so it's not like it's going to be hard for them to beat. But because that part, like, it's like they're working together. So because that's this part. Oh, also, Nora, I think your semblance evolved. We don't know the extent of it though.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, it seems like it evolved.
We may see some sort of extent of her semblance evolving.
Yeah. Which
would be really cool. And that's what the petals mean.
Yeah. There's a pink petal right there, too. Yeah. Yeah.
I've had like no theories for like Blake since ever.
Yeah,
like, it's just like, okay. Yeah. Can we do something with Blake, please? Like, I want a theory craft with this character.
Yeah, facts. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I'm so excited, bro. Oh. We're almost here. We're here, bro. We're here.
Risk. What are they risking? Dude, look at those. Oh, it's the flying monkeys.
What I've ordered. Mantel's gone. You have 1 hour to respond. I hope you live up to the title I gave you.
Oh, they do hear it. They do hear it. Okay, Mantle does hear it.
Wow.
So look, the soldiers are terrified.
Going to do it. So what? He's bluffing? With the whole city?
It may finally push the kids to see reason.
Who cares?
Good. You're here. I need a squad of drones in standby to drop the payload.
Sir, what for?
I believe I was clear in the broadcast. If they give me a reason, I'm gonna remove Mantle from the equation.
Oh.
This is how we save Atlas.
Ain't no bluffing now.
You call this saving Atlas? Doing Salem's job for her?
Oh, he might blick him.
Oh, dude,
I believed in you.
I just got mad chills.
You should work towards something better. But now you're throwing it all away.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to do it for you.
If this is what gets the children to cooperate, then it's worth it.
I don't like this either, but the top priority is...
Do you even believe what you're saying anymore?
He doesn't care.
Do any of you believe in anything? I used to wear this rank with pride. Now I see it for what it really is.
Oh.
A collar.
He's gonna shoot him. Yep.
Okay, perfect. That was perfect. She just saved his life. She just saved his life.
I'll throw this traitor in the brig, where he belongs.
She just saved his life. Oh my goodness, Winter. That is how you do it. See? now all of their faces. She doesn't care. I don't care about her either. But
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I like her as a character, but I hate her as a person.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Mantle is done for. So, how do we stop him?
Crow and Robin are still in his custody. And May said Atlas security drones are watching the crater. So, they're trapped too.
And Salem isn't going to stay gone for much longer.
So then, it's impossible.
See? If Miss Hero with all the answers doesn't have an answer, then we have ours.
Shut up.
Okay, then why don't you just leave?
Can we please just give each other a chance? Emerald's not with Salem anymore. And Ozpin is back.
So I would like to hear Ozpin talk to the group.
Yeah.
All of this doubt and worry and distrust, it isn't getting us anywhere.
Then nothing has changed! We're in the exact same place we were yesterday! Arguing over what to do while the kingdom waits to die.
Maybe a sister moment? Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe we can finally get some juice? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I was right. He's trying to heal her.
I'm glad you're all right.
Sorry.
All right, John, leave.
How much I
Go away.
you, they won't go away.
John, go
Don't
away.
apologize. I got hurt doing what I always do. Just another ditzy move from Nora.
That's not true.
How would you know? We were supposed to be a team, but that didn't matter to you. When things went wrong, you pushed us away. You shut people out so you don't have to feel things that are hard.
True. Right, John, leave, please. John, leave. Give them the moment, please.
I should be apologizing to both of you. When we lost Oscar and things got difficult, I said terrible things. I've been so angry at myself for not being as good as the Aesops, for what happened at Robin's rally, for losing the lamp. I thought if I just focused on working harder, getting stronger, that I wouldn't fail. But my biggest failing was as a teammate and as a partner.
Oh!
Oh, water under the bridge, buddy. I'm gonna go see if clients.
Yes, Sean! Yes, Sean! Yes!
Ren,
You got it!
I just wish. I mean,
Interrupt her.
why didn't you say anything? So we failed as a team, but we
Sid.
succeed as a team too.
I was the one holding us back. Not John, not you, me.
Well, you're wrong. All I do is make dumb jokes and smash things with a hammer.
What? That's not true. You put everything you have into what you do. You support everyone around you. You help without worrying about how it might hurt. And that's what I love about... That's why I love you.
When my mom ran from the Grimm and left me behind, you found me. We became Ren and Nora. But I realized on this mission apart, I don't know who just Nora is. And if I'm ever going to find out, then I have to do it alone. Because I've always loved you, Lyran. And that pretty head on your shoulder seems like it's doing a lot better. But I still gotta get mine sorted out before I can be the partner you need. Is that okay?
Yes, that's completely okay.
definitely okay.
No! No, he caught it! He caught it! He caught it! He just caught it and pause it! Oh, he caught it! He caught it! Yo, my man, he caught it! He caught it! Play for play, dog! Yo! He caught it! Play for play! Yo! He caught it!
Oh my gosh, Cat! Oh my gosh, Cat, I love you. Oh my god.
He caught it! Bros! Oh my god! He caught it play for play! It ain't even close, bro. Yo, he saw the penalty.
Get my rugby.
Oh. He caught it play for play!
Yo, you're on my headphones, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Don't ever doubt me. Okay?
Oh, can't believe he just got that. I'm sick. He literally saw the pedals. He booped her, my guy.
What am I gonna do to become a writer, bro? Like I got this down to a dime, bro. Okay, I'm backtracking a little bit.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, he saw the scars. I was a little wrong, but
yeah, he saw the scars
because they skipped the initiation, and I was like, John, just get out of here.
They needed that. They needed the conversation first.
Yes,
it was needed, so it's good. It's all good.
They're a thing, but they're not a thing,
yeah,
right?
They're a thing, but not a thing. Yeah.
Okay, back to the reaction.
It's definitely okay.
Can't believe you called that, man. Like literally play by play, right there at the end. Uh oh.
Get those hallway cameras on a loop.
He's really gonna do it.
Not if we stop him first.
Oh yeah.
Dude. All right, next prediction since I'm on a roll. Caleb Hiles, Jeff Williams duet with Ironwood versus Crow.
Oh snap.
That's something I need in my life.
There might be a better way.
I'm telling you, there isn't.
Well, this isn't just about you. It's about everyone.
I'm going straight up to the academy, and I am ending this.
Or we fail and people get killed.
He deserves this!
Kiss him. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, I get it.
You just turn into a bird and leave?
You are hurting.
Oh no, okay. I thought
You've been hurting for a long time. But let's stop pretending that what you're trying to do here is for anyone but yourself.
True.
Clover was a lot of things.
True.
You respected him. But I gotta tell ya, I think you're the better huntsman.
Ooh.
Not because you were the one who walked away.
I would agree though.
But because you were the one who was fighting for what was right. Don't go telling me that's changed.
Pretty close right now. They're pretty close.
Yo, is Winter or nobody now, bro? Is this the new Bay? Is this new Bay?
Oh. That could be Winter. Wait, hold up. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be?
I mean, it could be Winter and the guy.
It could be.
That giant hound kicked
Not
us around
Ironwood.
like we were nothing. But Blake said you and the Shanice managed to take it down. Still having to one-up your big sis, huh?
Did she tell you what it was? Underneath?
Yeah.
You know what that means then.
I wouldn't worry about that.
That's what happened to Mom. When I saw its eyes, I knew.
It's silver eyes.
Salem used to kill people with silver eyes, like Maria. But she's always wanted me alive. Why would that change unless...
When she met Mom, she learned she could do something new.
Ruby.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves. I wasted our time getting Amity up, thinking help would come, but it didn't. And Amity fell. I was being childish.
You were being optimistic. Look, blind optimism isn't great, but no optimism means we've already lost. We need hope. We need to take risks.
But mine didn't work.
Ooh.
Still got a warning out. Ruby, they're not called sure things. They're called risks. And in case you didn't notice, my plan for Mantle didn't work either. But we got Oscar back. And did a lot more that was never in the plan. Mom took a risk the day she left. And I don't think it went the way she wanted it to.
This is good.
But she's still my hero.
Wow.
Hurry!
Now what? Okay, so we saw the...
Oh.
I can no longer be delayed.
It's fully taken over, it looks like.
Please! I must open the vault! I do not want... Ruby! Stop me! Penny! I must open the vault and self-terminate.
Oh, she's taking Ruby with her.
I've got her! What do we do?
Blake.
I must open the vault! Self-terminate!
Oh, even Emerald.
Yeah, she's part of the squad now, dog.
Oh, okay. He amped Weiss.
Kill me. Kill me. And I can make sure the power goes to you. Please. Please! I cannot fight it!
Yes, you can! It's just a part of you, remember? If you were only a machine, you never could have fought back for this long.
She's right.
She's right! John! Booster Aura!
You caught it again! What? You caught it again, bro! Is this a thing? I didn't know this would work! Dude, it freaking worked!
You literally just made it.
Dude, my brain is about to explode in my head! Like I feel my skull cracking how big it is, bro.
I stopped the virus.
Okay, Jimmy Neutron.
Like, bro, I can't help it. It's true.
It's still
A croissant.
But you've got an aura, Penny. A soul. That's who you are.
Dink, dink. I can't believe. I didn't know if that was gonna be. I didn't know that could be actually a thing. I just thought about it and I'm like,
yeah, like I just threw it out in the open. Like it could be a thing, you know.
You're wrong, by the way. I highly doubt you're in the same place you started. I mean, yeah, you guys have been getting your asses kicked. Some of that, my fault, but like, you're at war. You're gonna take hits.
Okay.
Look, I'm just going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides.
Switch sides, huh?
Yo, Emerald's a good guy, bro. I don't know. She could be playing the part, but
Or like, whatever.
I mean, you gotta think though, dude. The one person
she's
reject.
still done bad things.
Okay,
So-
everyone has a past, but you
I
know.
really think Ozpin would like to say something.
She got Penny killed. So what?
Dude, I'm just saying, you gotta think about her mindset though. The one person she was doing it for in the first place rejected her. Uh-oh.
I was recently reminded of an old fairy tale. A young girl flees the consequences of a choice to a magical place. But having never learned from her initial failure, she only succeeds in spreading it. I failed all of you. I should have trusted you with the truth, and should never have run the day you discovered it.
All right, reveal something new.
It was rough.
To submit it.
But
I think after everything that's happened here, we understand. Trust is
a risk.
And I hope it's a risk you can take on me again.
Because he still wants to save the world.
Yeah.
He just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a good guy, bro.
I can still feel it fighting me.
I can't just keep amping her forever.
We can't keep Ironwood waiting.
Guys, she has to go to the vault.
But then
Hold on. She's going to say it. Make her human. She's going to say.
That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
She'll do it.
The Academy enters.
Uh-oh.
Neo's back. Why would you turn that way? You know that you have to turn your head so much farther because you're blind on that side. All right, this one wasn't very like
action filled,
but there was so much happening.
Dude, everything we talked about, everything you said, it all came true, dog. I mean, so the Silver Eye theory was correct with the Hound. The Silver Eye theory, well, from what we think, because what Ruby thinks.
Yes, so she did see the eyes, which is important because we didn't know if she actually saw.
Well, like you said, he had directly looked into Ruby's eyes, like, and they made eye contact when he was saying what he was saying, and Ruby, like you said, was starstruck when she saw something in his face. She was like, I mean, granted, it's pretty weird seeing a Grim with a human in it in the first place, but knowing that, well, granted, I think it was a faunus, but either way.
Why are you going backwards to ultimatum?
They want to get.
They really just have an art of just her butt, really.
Nice. do we want to make her thick though? That's what they're saying. But
I mean, Emerald's already.
Yeah. So I think that's solidified. I think Emerald's a good guy though. I don't think there's any backtracking on that.
Dude, there was so much juice in this though. Like it's just like
a lot of setting up. There's a lot of
marination.
Yeah.
Huge amount of marination because it's true. We only have 3 more chapters left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my goodness! I swear, if the majority of my theories come true,
I can't believe that everything was nailed on the head like that, bro. Silver Eyes, it was Silver Eyes. Ren doing the boop, and then you literally just tossed it out as a maybe in the beginning, saying
because I was like, oh, you know, I was like something because I was just thinking about because you skipped over the fight and then or you skipped over the Cinder Watts thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me. I started replaying in my head, and I got to that point. I was like, wait. What did that line mean? Right? Because I've started looking at all the lines, like all the kind of throwaway lines, and they usually mean something.
Yeah.
Right? There's usually some sort of hidden meaning. So I was like, why in the world would Watts say that? Right? This is why while you were talking, I was just like, what does that mean? And I was like, maybe? Because he said some part of her, you know, and that was the whole thing with Nora.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's only a part of you, you know? And I was like, well, maybe he could amplify just that part. I wasn't thinking that the aura didn't affect. I was thinking more of like if you, that's why if you ever get like poisoned and like you're like in a lot of stress and your adrenaline's going, your blood pumps faster, so the poison spreads faster. So I was thinking more like that. So like you don't want to amplify it because then it'll go, but it's not blood, it's not poison. So of course it wouldn't work that way. Of course it would work the way that I said. You can just amplify her aura, which is the thing that was holding her back.
Yeah.
Although with... Okay, we'll get to that part. Okay. So literally they're all here.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done anything against her. So maybe this is her pass, and she's just playing the part now.
Yeah.
She has to just be playing the part now.
Yeah, she's just playing the part. No
because
doubt.
I would still love to see. Wait. Ironwood. You have the Aesops.
Yeah.
Right, on one side. And then the other side, you would have, or the Aesops being Harriet.
You were literally just thinking what I was thinking.
The three. So it'd be team of four.
It'd be team of four.
And then you'd have Winter, Crow, Marrow, and
Robin. Yo, that could
this would be a 4v4.
It would be a 4v4, yeah. So that I was really getting ready to say.
Obviously, with the head pins being Crow and Ironwood.
Yeah.
And then the other three, because I would love to see Winter just destroy Hair.
Oh, dude,
I would love to see.
I would love to see that.
I would just.
Oh, dude, and I would love to see my man Crow hit the Tyrion on.
And we've seen fights in every vault that we've been in.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we didn't really necessarily see the Cinder versus Ozpin fight.
Yeah.
But we did see Cinder versus Raven.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know if Raven's going to do it, but it's still a card that I think is gonna be played. That is gonna be my theory that I'm just gonna lose my mind on.
Yeah.
So
if Raven comes,
yes, because I have notes that I've done specifically for Raven coming in, and I made these like after chapter 2. I was like oh. So anyway, so we have these guys walking, right, and they all have different like opinions.
They finally push the kids to see reason.
So Marrow is finally stepping out of, like, I've been saying this for a while, and I thought he was going to die to the bomb. He still could in Mantle, technically.
True. Yeah.
Right. I just don't know how it affects non people.
Oh, he could, bro. Because what if somehow Ironwood gives off the orders to drop the bomb, and he's like, I don't know how he'd be in Mantle, but he could be in Mantle, and he could try to snap the bomb as it's falling while everyone evacuates, and he sacrifice himself.
While Raven's like, get in the bomb.
And then Raven could be like, come on. And he's like, I can't. I'm literally taking all of me to hold this, and as soon as I let it go, we're done. So
because when they fought Penny on the bridge, the reason why he couldn't just be like stay, right?
Yeah.
Was he was struggling very hard to hold her just for that little bit of time. He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
Because he never finished the sentence, but it was like he's like, hurry, like I can't hold, and then Nora broke out.
Yeah.
Right. So like he couldn't hold her for that little bit of time, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, she was probably fighting back. With her, android power, not bottomless pit, just going to town,
Yeah, of course.
So, an inanimate object, being a bomb.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he would stop, like, the explosion, like, as it's happening. Like, maybe it would hit, like, 0, and then he's like, stay. And then it would just pause.
Oh, that's true.
Right? But then it would be, it's not a stop, it's more of a super slow.
Yeah.
So.
What I was saying was that, because I don't know, they're probably going to drop it from the sky, I would imagine, right?
He did say have drones ready to drop the payload.
That's what I'm saying. So he could catch it mid-air is what I'm saying, as it's falling, and then just hold it. I don't know if the timer's going off or if they're setting it to where it explodes on impact. I'm assuming it'll explode.
Or what if he's in the ship, or like in the drone or whatever, that they drop it and he's on the bomb, like riding it, and he's like, stay.
Oh, that could be something.
Because he can't fly.
Yeah, he can't fly. Yeah.
Which means he would just kind of.
There on top.
He would be riding the bomb, and it would literally be him riding a bomb for it to explode, which means he would die. I like how all my theories are him dying, but like because
he's wholesome. He's right. He seems like he's willing to die for the right thing.
Yes, because it's still military, and military people do this stuff where they sacrifice.
And he said, I thought he thought he was fighting for the right side, but he was like clearly just a collar at this point.
And collared because he's a dog.
Yeah. But
so
he was about to get so blicky.
So everyone was like, what? So he steps out of place. Harriet's like, right. So he's like I said, I still like Zen not Zen, Vine. Zenyatta, I'm thinking from Overwatch.
Yeah.
So I don't even play Overwatch, but I know the guy's name. But so Vine is still very much like, he's like, he has like a natural metal.
I was gonna say he's logical thinking because he doesn't have emotions, so emotions don't really get in his way. He's kind of like
he's just kind of void of emotions. But he's like, he probably still has them.
What's the most logical thing to do here? And he was like, I can see where Ironwood's coming from. You know, maybe he's trying to pull the last leg of the kids, like get them.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking that this is kind of how I would have liked Ironwood to kind of be.
Yeah.
Right.
They made him like go
because when you think of the metal ability that Ironwood has, it's really not great.
Yeah,
like he could have had something else, but like you think of all the hardcore stuff he did.
Yeah.
Like when he fought like the Beowulf, the I think it was an Alpha Beowulf on Amity Coliseum back in Volume 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of lessens it because you're like, oh, he just had great determination. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool, but like when he pulled his arm out of Watts' trap, that was all him.
Yeah.
Right. And luckily, there were some Twitter posts by some of the developers. They're like, yeah, that's his semblance, and everyone was like, but his aura broke. And then another one's like, another writer was like, oh no, that was all him. So now it's just like now. Don't be confused on what it is. Like, write your characters. Like, Anyway, so he.
I used to wear this rank with pride. Now I see it for whatever.
What did he say? Used to wear this what?
Rank for pride.
I used to wear this rank with pride.
Oh, rank.
With pride.
Now I see it for what it really is. A collar.
Because he was ready.
Yeah, he's about to get blicked. Oh, he's about to get blicked so hard.
Oh, he was ready. And Winter saw it, and she just saved his. Dude, Winter, best girl this episode.
She definitely took it one for the.
Because if she saved him and he saves Mantle, she just saved Mantle.
Yeah, and whatchamacallit, there's no way the person in the elevator is not them two. I just feel like it has to be them two.
And he probably could have blocked it, honestly, with his aura. With his aura.
Yeah.
So
it's true he's not aura broken.
But Ironwood probably would have double tapped.
That, or you know what? What if Ironwood's gun is like special though, and it breaks through aura?
It probably is. It's probably like super military. Because he says he's been studying aura from a very scientific standpoint. He shot Watts in the back.
Yeah.
And Watts just took it.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Well, I was gonna say he shot the councilman one shot, but they're not training for aura and this and that.
Yeah. You can have a lot of regular civilians don't have aura.
Yeah.
Or like don't
they have aura, but they don't know how to personify the aura. The aura.
Personify?
Aura. Yeah. That's not the word that's used. But you know what I meant.
They don't know how to use their aura.
Use the aura, yeah.
But then here, like she has all the motion. She's just making the wrong choices.
Yeah.
Right. She knows she
knows what she's fighting for.
In which there was a theory that she was in love with Clover. Right. Which would explain.
Yeah. Cool.
But
yeah.
Which is why she threw Winter under the bus, because Winter replaced him.
Well, also because Clover died fighting for the mission.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
so I don't know how valid it is. I could see it, you know.
As cringe as that fight makes me every time I think about it, dude. Clover, all he had to do was help my man's what's his name for like 2 minutes.
Like I said, that was the only realistic outcome.
Yeah,
right, because it wouldn't have worked out. Like that was you had someone so overpowered. It's like Pyrrha.
Yeah.
Pyrrha was so overpowered. Like, don't bring Pyrrha back ever.
Yeah.
People still want Pyrrha. Don't ever bring Pyrrha back. She's played her part.
Yeah, because her she would surpass them in power.
Her deck is out of cards. Like, just let it.
That's true. And Clover was kind of in a place where he could become broken beyond. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
luck is not a good thing. Not a easy thing to overcome.
Yeah.
Right. So we see RWBY is out of options, or she's feeling defeated.
Yeah.
And this is where everyone's like, no, like we can, like, cause she's like, we don't have any like options. We're running out of things, you know, all this other stuff. So here, I didn't even know how valid this was going to be, but like she was attempting to
and you even
remove
called
the
that
scars.
You called that too, saying he might try to remove the scars or try to heal her with.
Yeah, because it is scarring, and he should be able to technically heal. He may be able to heal, like, maybe if it's like burning. Maybe there's like remnant irritations or like rashes or whatever. Then maybe, I mean, I don't know what lightning causes, so I'm assuming it's not good stuff. So this is where she starts lashing out on him, right? Because she hasn't seen Ren since they had, like, split, argument and right? Split, in everything that they've been through, right? She has, ever since season 1, we've known that she's been in love with
crazy
this man.
About this dude,
and it's been about 2 years since then. They still aren't doing anything. You see how confused she was. She said, every time I think we're making progress, I just don't know, and it's his fault or mine. And so of course she's going to not only blame herself, but she's also going to blame him, which is the correct thing to do, because it is both their faults. When you have those relationships, it does this. So she was pushing and pushing and pushing, and Ren knew, but he also did need this. He did need to be hit, right? Because you can't just have like a chapter like 8-4 where you lash out on everyone without apologizing. Because I mean, you do need character growth. This is great character growth. This may set up some insane death flags. But this part right here. I was like, John, please leave the room. Please leave the room. Awkward. Because it's really funny because she did this for him and Pyrrha. Back in volume 3. So now it's just funny because
all water under the bridge, buddy. I'm gonna go see if Klein needs any help with Penny.
What are you gonna do with Klein? How are you gonna help? Dude, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's probably one of the greatest scenes right there. Right. So she starts going at him, and then it's like, bro. Right. So she realizes that he's doing better. But she still needs to figure out herself. So they very much could die, right? Because we know which at this point they've set up closure for if they do die. Right. So which is even scarier because this is an even bigger death flag than they've had before. So I gotta see it again.
It's definitely okay.
Wiped her tear.
Oh, dude. That's gonna be rough, dude. Oh, could you imagine, though, dude, if one of them dies in front of one another? Oh, my God.
If anything, it would be Nora.
Nora dying.
Because Thor died to poison. Right? He killed the monster, but died of the poison. And then Mulan committed suicide because she didn't see a will to live. Obviously not in the Disney version, but I could and it doesn't have to necessarily be like like a seppuku. Like it could be like a kind of how we're saying with Marrow. So he could
sacrifice himself.
So he could be sacrificed himself.
Oh, dude, Nora, please don't think you can step to Tyrion. Oh my God.
Well, Tyrion's in Vacua right now.
I know.
So if anything, that means we have at least another season 4.
I'm just saying, just don't think you can step to him, please, because I can already see it now.
Although last time he was able to block her hammer with his tail, but Nora's semblance evolved. Tyrion's semblance has not evolved. He did get a steel upgrade. But she just broke through like a massive multi-layered steel door with electricity pulsing.
She just has to remember, though, my man's has got the aura break at any time.
True. Which would mean that the outcome would be that she kills Tyrion.
Oh, that's true.
But gets poisoned by Tyrion.
Oh, that makes sense. Yo, is my man gonna die by Nora, though, and then kill her in the process? That'd be kind of insane. Like I can already, I can see how it happens.
Like
too.
she could have the availability.
She like hits so much. Like she could like actually like have him pretty much like dying, and then Tyrion get the last laugh by like poking her real quick with the tail. But
I think it would be something like she's swinging. She has the potential to dodge, but she takes the hit. Knowing because she saw what happened to Crow. And then she continues with the swing and she kills Tyrion. Which therefore would be the Thor story. So, so at this point, she is up in Atlas.
Yeah.
Right? She obviously sees Mantle, Atlas working on the payload.
Yeah.
Right? It's a big old ship that they're about to load it on.
Yeah.
Someone could easily fit in there. If that's a robot that can fit in there, there's a person that can fit in there. Marrow.
Yeah.
And then she saw the broadcast. And she's like, oh, he's really going to do it. And Tyrion was like, nah. Or not Tyrion. Crow was like, nah, we bodying him. We bodying him. And then this is where she's like, I get it. You're not wrong. Yeah. But you have to think about everybody.
Yeah, because he said if anything happens fishy, he's dropping the bomb.
Yeah. So he's like, if you screw this up, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, so you cannot just poof. And here I thought Crow flew away.
Yeah.
That crew flew away.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Better Huntsman. Okay, this is where he's starting to take a compliment, right? This is what Clover said to him. He said, oh, like, you shouldn't do that. You know, he's like, no, I gave up drinking. He's like, no, I mean, push away a compliment. So she's complimenting him.
Yeah.
About Clover, which means he can't really deny it, right?
Yeah.
So, this point, I want to know if we have anything. I doubt they show anything. Right? Okay, so it's not Ironwood. Obviously, we saw Ironwood in the vault, right?
Is it someone they know though? Because their faces react to like them knowing a person.
We don't know that many. I think this has to.
It has to be Winter
because
and
they came from the jail cells.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
She said she was
Winter was taking him to the cells.
Yeah, that's true.
So now we have a squad.
Yeah, this has to be a squad 4v4, baby.
And still, no one cares about Jacques, right?
Yeah, no one cares about Jacques.
Whatever, right? I mean, I hope he gets out.
Yeah.
Right, and I hope he becomes like a butler for Whitley. I think that'd be dope. So while Whitley's like, let me work on the company, you know, it's like he's like, hey, go fetch me some coffee, Dad.
Hey, you want to shine my shoes? Bomb, get on your knees now. Shine them shoes.
So here they start talking about the Hound, right? And you can see how tore up RWBY is, right? We need this. We need the super optimistic character to get broken down so that their will, when it comes back, it's stronger, right? You need that. You can't just have fully optimistic, because RWBY has not had a lot of character growth in this show, right? If you think about it, everything she's had, right? You start from volume 1 and 2, she's very much like, we're the greatest, you know, I want to be a huntsman. And then it's like season 3, all the crap hits the fan, and then she manages to immediately just be like, well, how can I help, right? She had her strong pride, you know. It wasn't character growth, it was character solidification, which is different, right? You need growth and you need solidification. So you had all the character solidifying, you know, figuring out who she was as a person, and then you eventually built her up to this point where they were working on decisions, and it took someone from the inside, aka Yang, to break her down and make her realize, kind of how Watts just broke Cinder down, right? You do have to point out the faults, right? Everything wasn't working. That's not necessarily your fault, really, but it came off as, since you took over, nothing's worked, right? Which is what was said, right? Pretty much. I mean, but I don't think Yang necessarily meant it like that. Just, it's like, ever since you have taken over, right? Things haven't worked out, right? It's not a cause and effect. It's just A and B, right? So this is where she does realize her faults too. She's like, we couldn't even touch the thing, and you guys took it down no problem. Right? So she realizes that she is inferior, if you would, right? She has her growth, and this is finally a sister moment. Oh my goodness, thank you, finally.
And we also find out that the silver
guess who's not here? Blake. Thank you. This is finally a Yang growth moment and a RWBY growth moment that has to do with each other. This is finally, oh my goodness, like, if y'all want a Bumblebee, that's fine, but every scene is just, I need something else. So this is like great, because this is where she even starts crying like immediately. That's what happened to Mom. Right. It is really interesting that they finally started having Yang address Summer as like her mom, because she did in like season 2, but then it's always been like she's always been saying mom to Raven.
Yeah,
she's like mom, mom, mom. So although it is kind of nice that they're correcting this, if you would, and bringing more. So, but this is what I said, right? They were killing people like Maria.
Yeah.
Unless something changed, like where she figured out she could do something new with Summer. And I'm like, that's what I said.
That was really it.
Oh my gosh, I wasted our time getting Amity up.
I wasted our time
I'm gonna watch this scene again.
Who was fighting?
Okay, let's watch this scene again. Because this was really good, and I want to make sure I caught everything here.
Yeah.
You know, that giant hound kicked us around like we were nothing.
Very true, you got slaughtered.
The Chinese managed to take it down. Still having to one-up your big sis, huh?
Did she tell you what it was?
Hiding it with a joke?
Underneath?
Yeah.
You know what that means then.
She didn't want to say
I
it.
wouldn't worry about that.
That's what happened to Mom.
Oh, dude.
When I saw its eyes.
I think this is the moment they realize they're going to have to kill their mother. I think that's what's coming in their head. They're like, we're gonna have to kill Mom.
Yeah.
I knew. Salem used to kill people with silver eyes, like Maria. But she's always wanted me alive. Why would that change unless when she met Mom, she learned she could do something new?
RWBY.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves. I wasted our time getting Amity up, thinking help would come, but it didn't. And Amity fell.
So now their roles are like reversed?
Yeah.
Because everyone was saying, oh, like, you need to, like, you're being, childish, optimistic, like she just said.
Optimism isn't great, but
And
no optimism means we've already lost.
Yang was always very gung-ho, but now they're both...
We need
I love it, because it's fair character growth. I love character growth. Any character growth, I love.
It's still got a warning out.
So now, it didn't work, but now Yang is being more optimistic and trying to refuel this fire in RWBY, which is what we need.
Yeah.
RWBY, they're not called sure things. They're called risks. And in case you didn't notice, my plan for Mantle didn't work either. But we got Oscar back. And did a lot more that was never in the plan.
It kind of blew a whale. So, Mom took a risk.
Mom took a risk the day she left.
Yep.
And I don't think it went the way she wanted it to. But she's still my hero.
True. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters.
Oh.
And then Penny came out.
Yep, Penny was ready to go to the vault, my guy.
And I thought she was just gonna fly away with RWBY, which she did.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter, because Ruby's not really affecting him.
Yeah.
Ruby's just gone, which means that technically this could still happen, right? She wasn't necessarily fighting Penny.
Yeah.
But if her goal, Penny's goal is to open the vault, not retrieve the relic.
Yeah.
It's just to open the vault and self-destruct. But then the second she does that, she's activating self-termination, which means that there's a small window, right? She's literally gonna open the vault, it's gonna ching, and then she's gonna be like, okay, self-destruct, right?
Yeah.
If they're somehow able to grab the staff and be like, real girl, and in that process, no self-termination, right?
Yep.
You follow through and you take it even further, right?
But then we have to worry about Atlas falling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they have 3 episodes to figure that out. So
yeah.
This part right here.
Tell me how to help you.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Oh my gosh, my heart dropped right there. I was like,
I can make sure the power goes to you.
It's like I'll just think about you like I always do.
Yeah. Like I said, she's obsessed, bro. Why are you so obsessed with
And then she like sneezes and like looks up and Blake's looking at her and she's like, no.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, all right, Blake, time for you to end yourself. All right, give it back to Ruby.
Yeah, he's so disrespectful.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here,
you said it, but you didn't know if it was gonna be true.
Because I didn't know the extent, but now it makes sense because it's she's amplifying her aura, not her body, if you would.
Yeah.
Right. And then everyone kind of regroups, and then I mean Nora's back. The whole squad's here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they come to terms.
And then we get a Emerald moment.
You're in the same place you started. I mean, yeah, you guys have been getting your asses kicked. Some of that, my fault, but like.
Well, my fault, like.
You're gonna take hits. Look, I'm just going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides. I'm going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides.
And I believe her. What is she? Why wouldn't she be switching sides?
True.
The only reason she fought for Salem was for Cinder, and the last 2 times we've had a moment with her and Cinder. Cinder disrespected the dog stain out of her.
Cinder's been disrespecting her forever.
Yeah,
right?
And it took Mercury to be like, yeah, she don't care about you. He's like, yeah. He's like. You not see how she talks to us? Like, she's not caring about you, bro. And like after like he pretty much brought that up.
You don't quit the job, you quit the boss.
Yeah. And he literally. Oh, that's so facts. I didn't think about that, but yes, that is very facts. But he. Then after he had said that, that was when the last moment happened, and I feel like that's when it clicked in her head. Like, yeah, they don't really care about me. And she know. I think they all know Salem's using them for her own gain. And then so
that's villainy 101.
And the only
only
reason she was helping was to help Cinder help Salem. And then now that she realizes that Cinder's kind of like, y'all are just help me do my thing. And they're like, okay.
Now I do think she's still loyal to Cinder.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
To some degree, I just don't know. I think there's going to be an epic moment.
So this could also set him up to help defeat Cinder too in so many ways.
Very true. Especially since her semblance is so powerful. Now she can affect multiple people without injuring herself.
Yeah.
Because like she can affect Salem. First of all.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you know how powerful that is?
Yeah, she affected Salem with it. Yeah.
Goodness. Okay.
But yeah, we got that.
So I don't know. She says switch sides. Now to what degree? Right? She's like
chilling.
Obviously that was just mid blink.
Yeah.
So it's cool because you also get to see Ozpin come back,
out,
right?
Yeah.
And I know apparently the writer said that he prefers to be called by his new name. So, like, if they ever fully merged, he's gonna be one called Oscar.
Also, that's why he doesn't wear Ozma anymore.
Yeah,
because
So I've been saying Ozma for a long time, but someone had told me that the writers told, or pretty much said
it's
that,
probably like a pay respect to the new person he's becoming.
Yeah,
like I still want them to be referred to who they are.
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
So, still, she has to go to the vault.
Guys, she has to go to the vault.
And then self-terminate. Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
Like, if you think you can stop her from just flying away, what happens when she's trying to blow up, right? It's like, okay, we don't know the rules of this self-termination. Maybe it's just a Control-Alt-Delete, factory reset. And it's like, oh, okay, powers randomly fly somewhere else, right? But then we get to see the optimism return.
That's another reason that Meryl could get involved too, though, because she could be like, I don't know how they would get to the vault or why they'd be in the. Oh no, because Ironwood's in the vault. Mm-hmm. So she could open the vault and start to self-destruct.
He's like,
and then he stops her in the middle of self-destructing. And he's like, "Do what you're gonna do now." And they're like, "Okay, real person, real person." That could be how it goes. That could be because she could instantly. Like you said,
real person.
yeah, because you're right. Because she could instantly open the vault, and then as soon as it opens, go okay.
Because when you're thinking about programming, the way it works is it runs in a line. Yeah. So it's like, once objective A is done, objective B immediately starts.
Yeah.
So it's like
wait for the door to open. Okay, this is objective A is done. Terminate. It's like, okay.
So that could be where Marrow gets involved, where he stops her in the middle of, or getting ready to.
And Vine may not see any point to the fight, so he may just not fight. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he would.
I think he's gonna fight to protect Ironwood.
But then again, we still have a little wishy-washy on
pretty much
Elm.
On almost, well, because I feel like Vine
Winter bodies Harriet.
Yeah.
Right, Winter versus Harriet. This is a fight we're gonna need. I cannot wait until Harriet just gets destroyed by Winter. I'm going to love that fight.
Do we want? Because how is she gonna stop? I mean, Weiss stopped her speed, so I would imagine Winter could too. I was gonna say wouldn't. I would say almost Marrow would want to fight her just because he can stop her in her tracks and he can't use her speed.
True. I mean, it could be a team fight.
It could be a team. Yeah, she could double.
Because you don't want to do I like Volume 5.
Yeah.
But having everyone just do 1v1s is kind of annoying.
Realistic. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I like having, which, I mean, obviously you have to animate it, so it's much easier to animate a bunch of 1v1 fights than it is to do anything really big. But if they're on the decline like everyone thinks that they are, then they need to do something massive this season.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, I'm here for whatever they have.
Yeah, of course.
But I think if they want to revamp this, which not that it's like in a bad spot at all, in my personal opinion, but a lot of people do think it's in a bad spot when I can see it.
Yeah.
A massive team fight between a mixture of different parties would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
So obviously, I think we need the 1v1 Crow Ironwood.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think he wants. I don't even think he would be like, nah, y'all just stay out of it.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna have all my bad luck. Right.
Yeah.
I'm about to ruin this man's life. I'm about to end this man's career. Like it's like I'm about to untie this man's shoes. Okay. Like
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I don't know why I've been saying that.
Untie this man's shoes. I'm gonna tie my man's shoes, bro.
But it's like, so then we have what? Is there anyone else in there besides Jacques? But no one cares about Jacques. Jacques is fodder. Who else is there? Right. Obviously, we have Watts, Cinder, and Neo all together. Neo did not have the lamp. She might have had it. She might have had it hidden.
Yeah, she might have had it hidden.
She's like, give me what I want.
Right.
So they could even, because she said they were going to the vault.
Yeah.
So we could have like a 5-party team.
Yeah.
5-party fight.
Dude, that's gonna be a dangerous team though too, if you think about it.
Because Cinder, I feel, what if it would be interesting if you had
Cinder and Watts though, no longer being enemies, but being like actually like working together now. Yeah. Like, oh my god, that's gonna be dangerous, bro. Like kind of like the show we watched last night, it's gonna be the super brains and the super brawns, like Brawn, like it's gonna be.
But Cinder's also not dumb.
Yeah,
she may be in the wrong mindset, but she's not dumb.
Yeah. But obviously, Watts clearly surpasses her on a mental scale.
So this is where she's like, "Oh, we can just go to the vault." It's like.
Now I don't know if it's.
I've been saying that since episode 1. It's like
I don't know if that's clicking in her head to make her human right away, but maybe it is. But I imagine.
Pensive music.
She'll do it.
The Academy enters.
And he comes alone.
So Emerald's there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why Emerald had to switch. This is why we needed the Emerald switch.
Because he's gonna be like, oh, it's just Penny. Thank you for coming. And then it's just like blink, everyone's there, and it's like, whoa!
Yeah.
You don't have enough blinkies for this, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude. These next 3 episodes are about to be something wild because this was pure setup, right? Which makes sense. This would be the same kind of one where, like where Penny died.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the episode where that Penny would have died. Obviously, this is chapter 11, but there's also 2 more chapters in this one than there were in 3.
Yeah.
So,
super build up, man.
Yeah, so this is it. It's about to get wild.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, we still have to think about, because if they get the staff, right, they do have to save everyone, and there's no one in, now I'm thinking about it, there's no one in Mantle that Raven can teleport to that we know of, right? Because Taiyang is obviously in Vale, as far as we know. He could have moved. I think he's still in Vale. Yeah. Because it's been a day, right? As she just said, like, it's been a day. Not her, but RWBY. Yeah. Yang is up in Atlas. Yep. So unless maybe Yang goes down and just for random reason teleports. Yeah. But then again, they are all there.
And they're also going to the vault.
Right. Ironwood could technically call off his attacks on the Schnee Dust Company ships, because he said there's rows and rows of ships. We don't know how many there actually are. I'm assuming a bunch, because Jacques is power or money hungry. Yeah. So I'm assuming he has a bunch, and he's just like, I'm gonna keep shipping them out. You know, it's so he would have to call off his attack, and then they would just be escorted out by ship. Yeah. But we also, this isn't end game, right? Obviously, Salem is out of the picture for now. Yeah. We don't know how long it is, right? Yeah. Longest she was gone was only for a couple hours, based on Hazel. Yeah. So she's building herself together now. Yeah. We don't know how close she is. I think we're going to see her reappear at the end, but I think everyone's gonna be gone. Yeah. And I think we're gonna see an even bigger attack on Vacuo. Oh yeah. Like, I think this attack on Atlas is not the biggest one, or maybe even it's going to be a smaller scale one, and then they're going to set up for the finale at Beacon. Yeah. So, because like I said, which her army is already there. Yeah. Her numbers have already been reinforced at Beacon. Yeah. So it would finally be a turn, and instead of Salem coming and attacking them, they would go attack Salem. Yeah. Right. And they would do it at where it started, which would be a great ending. Yeah. So, but these next 3 chapters are gonna be good.
Dude, it's gonna be good, man.
This wasn't like crazy. But,
we got a lot out of it though.
But we know it's going to be crazy. It's like when you're sitting there and you got the meat marinating. You're like, oh, it's not good now. Yeah. But once it's done. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna hit different. Yes, sir. It's gonna hit different, and that's what I'm ready for. Is there anything else after this?
Nah, I think that was it. Yeah, man. Oh man!
But he got his weapon back.
He got his weapon back.
Both. They just casually walked in, just wiped the floor with whatever soldiers were there. Yeah. And just took it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dude, these 3 guys, I don't know who's new. I think Eddie's the new one. Uh-huh. I think he's the newest writer. Yeah. Dude, it's been really good since he came on. So, good job. Obviously, these 2 are obviously still really good. Yeah, of course. Don't take it like they're not good. But I'm thinking he's the newest one. Yeah. Mostly because he's on the bottom. Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to move on. Yes, right? Sir. I'm ready for next week already. I'm ready for the next 3 weeks. So, but all right. So, if you would like to support us, liking, commenting, and subscribing lets YouTube know we're here. Mm-hmm. I pretty much respond to all the comments as much as I can. Obviously, I don't think I can get to them all, but I love talking to you guys. So, also check out the links in the description. Yes, Our Twitches are down there. If you could drop a follow, pop in when we're live, it'd be great. We'd love to talk to you. And RWBY Reactors Discord, I chat quite frequently with those guys, and I have to deeply discuss this chapter with them now after this episode. So, and then also Patreon, if you want to further support us, you can check that out and see what you can do there if you'd like to. Other than that, we will see you all in the next one.
Deuces.